But I just want to point out that I'm actually on time. Before, when I've done live streams, I haven't been on time because I was trying to figure it out. So I finally got it all figured out. So anyway, so what I kind of want to do today, it's my birthday this week, and so I was like, I want to live stream. Like, I've gotten a ton of new subscribers within the last month or so, so I wanted to do live stream, get to know you guys, introduce myself. So yeah, let's get on with chatting. Looks like some of you guys are popping on, so hello, welcome to my live stream. It is my, thank you. Rage. I'm not. Okay, so I asked you guys on Instagram and Twitter to send me a few questions, kind of get it rolling, because sometimes, you know, it takes a little bit for people to get on live streams and to get the ball rolling with the questions. I was gonna say something before. Oh, speaking of my Instagram and Twitter, you guys should follow me. If you don't, my Instagram is @TaylorHancock22, and my Twitter is @JoinTheTeaParty. So make sure you guys are following me on those, because I give lots of updates, ask you guys polls, like what you want, and all of that information. So if you're not following me, then make sure you are. Okay, so let's see. So I have one from Emily's Wonderland, and she says, what is one piece of advice you'd give to someone who wanted to try vlogging their DCP or just vlogging generally? And I know that I have answered similar questions to this before. Last week, I actually did a random live stream. Like, I was just editing, and I was like, I'm going to live stream while I edit. So in case of random live streams, and like I can give editing tips and like stuff like that that you guys might want to know, make sure you have my post notifications turned on, because then it will notify you whenever I go live and post. So make sure those are on. But for vlogging or DCP, vlogging generally, pretend like the camera is like your Snapchat or your good friend, because talking to the camera and learning to talk about like to the camera is pretty awkward. Like, I went back and watched some of my old DCP vlogs the other week with Rachel, and okay, it was a few months ago. Anyway, it was so cringy because I did not know how to talk to the camera, and now I'm a lot more comfortable with the camera and talking to you guys. So just pretend like it's a good friend, and you know, editing will come along the way. You're gonna get better. You're gonna learn what type of style you like, and then editing is gonna get easier because you're gonna know what to film and all of that. So everything else kind of falls into place. But biggest thing, just pretend like it's your friend. Okay, then we have Emma.Hazel from Instagram said, do you recommend normal length Disney College program or an Advantage? Would the Advantage be too long? I think it's smart to start with just the semester, and then if you end up really liking it, then you can always extend. I feel like you have a better chance of getting an extension rather than just applying for the Advantage length. Because once you're already there, then it's easier for them to just keep you there rather than hiring on someone entirely new. So I always suggest doing the smaller program and then extending if you decide that you really like it. Okay, then let's answer a few questions on here. Hi, everyone that is joining. If you guys have questions, let me know. We're just doing a little birthday week celebration live stream. Okay, let's see. Jess Young said, did you ever end up finding the silver Cinderella necklace in Disneyland Paris? So I did find it. It's right here. I'm wearing it. Wear it every single day. So we looked everywhere in the Disneyland parks, like the American parks, for like a year. So I got it at the very end and got some backup ones. Emily Fink said, what is the oldest DCP member you knew? I'm thinking of doing it if I can go back and I don't know. I really just hung out with my roommates, and we were all in wellness, so we were all under 21. But it seemed like, for my area at least, the DCP kids were all around my age as well. So they were all like 21, 20-ish. But I know that they're, I don't know, like older people. I know people who graduate, go back, or even older than 20s. We'll go and do the DCP. My dad always jokes and says that he wants to go do the DCP. He's trying to talk my mom into it. She's back in college. So he's like, babe, let's go do the DCP. Okay, Mary said, top best moment from your DCP and a regret of my DCP. A regret of my DCP is not making Tuesday extend, and both of us extending, so all 4 of us could have extended. Just kidding. I extended, if you didn't know, I extended my DCP and got accepted, but then I declined it because I was like, I need to go back to school and everything, which, I mean, I don't really have a lot of regrets in my life. I don't like to regret things, so I don't really necessarily, sorry guys, regret not extending, but I think it would have been way fun if we all would have extended, all 4 of us. Sorry, I get distracted by the comments and then can't remember what I'm saying. I want to do more live streams so I can get better at doing live streams, guys. Okay, top moment of my DCP. There were so many top moments. I loved Ohana's so if you guys have seen that vlog, I loved going, that was like a defining friendship moment. Oh, I did think, if you guys wanted to do something for my birthday, you can share one of my videos or give me a shout out on social media and tell people to follow me. That's what I want. Aside from Disney, where are your favorite places to travel? So outside of Disney, I haven't really traveled that many places. This year I went, today is my birthday, my actual birthday. I turned 22. That's why this live stream is going to be 22 minutes long. And and I created like a highlight video of like my 21st year. So I'm going to upload that on Thursday. And it's so cute, guys. I've gotten a lot better at editing, let me tell you. I'm excited to share it with you guys. How much do the Disneyland necklaces cost? They're like $18, I think it was. It was like between 15 and 20. So around there. And they're awesome. Like I wore my first one for an entire year until it started. Well, it kind of like turned from gold to silver, but I don't think the silver like rust into the copper. But I guess we'll see next year when this one deteriorates. Jess, you're so cute. Jess Young said, shout out to me crying when you said my name. You're so funny. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. I'm just reading all your comments. You guys are the best. Are you going to Disneyland Japan? Yes. So we're going to Tokyo. I think that's going to be our last one because that's been our most anticipated one. And that's one that we want to make sure like Rachel gets to go to. And yeah, so mostly just Rachel because she doesn't have an airline job. So right, Rach. And then Rachel just texted me, right. Sorry, I'm just reading through all your comments. You guys are so nice. See, this is why, okay, if you were just joining, I kind of explained earlier, like, okay, here's a question I'll ask you guys. This is me in real time without editing. Let me know if you guys want to see more live streams because I think they're super fun because I feel like it's more interaction that I have with you guys. And so if you guys love live streams, let me know. I love to learn more about you guys and hopefully you guys can get to know me a little bit better and see the actual unedited Taylor, you know? It's pretty fun. Thank you again for all the birthday wishes. Yes, I just got braces like 3 weeks ago, which my teeth have like already straightened out. These 2 teeth. This is why I got braces. It's so stupid, but whatever. I'm going into dental hygiene, so that's my major at college. And so I was like super aware of my teeth. And anyways, these 2 right here were up a little bit, so I wanted them to all be in a line. And I've had them on for 3 weeks and they're like already there. So I'll probably have to get rubber bands and fix my bite, but hopefully they come off soon. As I just got them on. Okay, Victoria said, I'm doing the international program, so I'll be in Florida for a year. Oh. 2 main questions. I'm Scottish with major pale skin and terrified of getting too burnt. Any skincare tips? You're asking the absolute worst person because I'm not like beauty guru. That's what they're called. I don't do anything. I like put on mascara and sometimes I put on eyeshadow. But I use a face lotion and it has sunscreen in it, and that's it. So sorry, I'm not much help there. When am I going on my next Disney 360 trip? Hopefully in June. I'm hoping that I can wrangle up the gang to go to Disneyland for Pixar Pier opening, and make that the official Disney 360 trip, because Helen's never been to Disneyland, so the Disneyland official Disney 360 trip will be whenever Helen decides to come with me, because you guys know I go a lot to Disneyland. I'm closest to Disneyland. And then other than that, I think we're shooting for Shanghai at the end of July, beginning of August. So that's coming up on our radar. Victoria said, how is the transport to Orlando and areas outside of Disney in general? I won't have access to a car. I never used like the city buses, but we just used to get to Disney. We just used Transtar, and then to get anywhere outside of Disney, we used Rachel's car or Helen's car or Uber. We used Uber a ton, especially if Rachel and Helen were working and Tuesday and I didn't have a car. So if we were doing something while they were working, we Ubered, and it wasn't really that bad. Maggie says she's doing custodial starting August 13th. Oh, that's another thing I want to know. How many of you guys are doing the DCP starting in the fall? And when do you start? Because I wanted to do a few DCP videos. I actually have one coming up with a giveaway. I have to take the product shots of the giveaway and then I can upload the video. But yeah, I want to know how many of you guys are starting the DCP so I can kind of get a good idea of my audience range and seeing how many of you guys are doing that. What rides are you most looking forward to in the Disney parks that you haven't been to yet? Obviously Tron from Shanghai. There's another one in Shanghai that's really cool, but I forgot. Maybe it was just Toy Story Land. Well, they have another. Let me know if you guys know, because I forgot. But Shanghai, I just have heard really good things. And then Tokyo, everything in Tokyo just sounds amazing. I haven't really done much research on Hong Kong yet, and from my understanding, it's going to be pretty heavily under construction while we're there, but it is like that all year, so we just kind of have to go along with it. Ooh, a live stream on Instagram so I can save it. I think the live streams on Instagram, you can only save it for 24 hours. Like live streams on YouTube, I'll actually post this after we're done and you guys can go back and watch it whenever. So it'll be just like another video. But yeah, I do usually live stream. I got a question about that the other week. I was doing some polls on my Instagram trying to see like if you guys like live streams or, you know, just different things that you guys like to see. And someone had commented and said, why don't you live stream on Instagram? And so I do it on YouTube because one, I have a bigger audience on YouTube, so it's going to be available to more people. And then two, the live streams on YouTube, they last for longer. So, you know, I can keep this up for, you guys can come back and watch this next week, where the Instagram, it's only 24 hours if I save it. And then also I do live stream on Instagram, but usually like when I'm somewhere cool. So not really just when I'm at home. So if I'm on vacation, I'll live stream from Instagram. Am I going to that are there? Because I always love meeting the other vloggers. It's like cool because it's like, oh, you kind of know this from their videos and all of that. So that's always fun. It feels like you click a lot faster, which you guys will probably know if you guys meet any of us while we're in the parks as well. Looks like a few of you are going to the DCP, which is so exciting. And you guys will be there for the fall, which is the best time. I honestly think that if I were to go back and do another DCP, I feel like I'd want to do fall again, just because you're there for it's always changing. There's always something new because of with the holidays and the new parties. So I think it's so much fun. Emily, hello. Peyton said she's going to be applying for the 3rd time. Do you think there is a better chance of getting accepted? Any tips for the application process? So I got accepted on my 3rd time as well. I think the 1st time I'd only applied to Disneyland, and then the 2nd and 3rd time I applied to both parks. And the 3rd time, I think I was actually the most picky on what roles that I wanted. Because at that time I was like, with the timing of how school's going to work out, I only want to go and do it if it's really going to be like something that I want to do. So application wise, like the initial application, I don't really think there's much that you can do. My only suggestion for that is 1, only put roles that you're actually interested in. 2, but all while not being too picky, you know, and then 2, submit it during office hours, so like Florida time office hours, because I feel like if you apply later in the night, then you might have a bigger chance of being put in submission because there's no one there to review it if you're not during working hours. So there's my 2 tips for that, the actual application. I think I have a video on the application process. If not, I should probably make one. Jess said, my friends and I are going to Walt Disney World for our 20... Jess, shout out to you for commenting all these questions. That's awesome. I like people like you. Let's see. Okay, so they're going to Disney World for their 21st birthdays. Any tips to make the trip more special? We'll be there for a good number of days. I actually went there for last year for my 21st birthday as well. Which is funny because I went to Epcot. I don't drink, but... so I wore like a 21st birthday button, and everyone's like, ooh, you going to Epcot? And I'm like, not for the reasons you think I am. I'm just gonna go walk around my old stomping grounds. That's why I worked. Sorry, English is hard today. Any tips to make it more special? I don't know. Go eat at Ohana's. Ohana's is amazing. One of my favorite places. That will make it special. I'm doing good. Thank you, Disney Lost Bros and boys and girls. Oh yes, Rachel just texted me and said, wear a button. So wear a happy birthday button, then everyone's going to say happy birthday. They can make you magic. And I'm sure everyone, you know, loves 21st birthday. So maybe if you even put that on there, then they'll give you a little extra magic. How did I meet my DCP roommates? The Facebook group. I just got really lucky. Okay, guys, we only have 3 more minutes, so hurry. I'm going to go super fast through these questions. We're ending it right at 22 minutes. Dance party video, because they're the best ever. Thank you. Did you guys like submitting clips to the last one? I thought it was so fun that you guys got to participate in that. Pixar Pier is going to be a ton of fun. I'm really excited for that. I was a custodian at World Showcase. Sorry, I was reading it. Okay, so someone said, Disney Lost Boys and Girls said, we love dance party videos. In our most recent trip, we went on Haunted Mansion, and while in line, it broke down, so we decided to have a dance party in the stretching room, which is like the elevator. I know. They're like a little bit awkward to film, which if you guys participated, and especially if you took a clip in the park, you'll understand that they're a little awkward. But when it comes together, it's totally worth it. And for me, they're one of my favorite ones to watch back. I watch them over and over and over again. Just White. Okay, fine. We'll be best friends. Nicole and Neverland. Okay. I was hoping you'd hop on here. Last time when I did a live stream, you won a button, if I'm correct, and you didn't message me on Instagram. I've been looking for your DM, so DM me, Taylor Hancock 22, and I'll send you your button, okay? Going to Disney World. She said she's going to Disney World in October. Do you have a favorite restaurant in the parks I should go to in the parks? I love Friar Nooks in Magic Kingdom. I just love mac and cheese. It's so good. Other than that, we always ate at Restaurantsaurus because I love nuggets. I love like just the normal things. Ba-ba-ba. Thank you. You guys are so nice. This has been so fun. Let me know if you guys like it and what videos you want to see. What are some must-dos while at the parks when you live here for a while? everything. What I did to kind of go through it was we literally hung up the maps in our room, and then we would just cross off once we had done something. And so we literally just wanted to go through and do everything. When is my next giveaway? It's super soon. It goes along with a DCP about for a while. My dad has been nagging me since I think I hit like 2,000 subscribers that he wanted to release me to get some merch out, but I was like, no, I'm not even thinking about it until I hit 5,000. So now that I've hit 5,000, I am now thinking about it. So if it's something that you guys would actually want and would purchase, let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for joining in on my birthday celebration live stream. Again, if you want to send me a birthday gift, just share one of my videos or post, give me a shout out on social media, tell people to come check out and join the tea party, and we will see you next time. Bye. Maybe. Okay. Bye.